Gang. This your boy Hyphen Jersey. You're tuning to Hyphen Eagles. Yo, man, you already know I'm back at it. Just on another video dealing with this Eagles versus the New York Jets. And you already know how it's gonna be, man. Just a little score prediction of how I feel like how the game's gonna go. You know, you could jot down your opinions, you'll jot down with your score prediction or what you feel how the game gonna be. You know, let me know in the comments. Continue to continue to follow, and continue to put your ideas. Appreciate it. Oh, but yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all alone. First, you already know I got the yo. What's good? What's good? EC1 football. What's up? Thanks for joining in. Like you already know, man. I got to see me with the Eagles. I'm ready to wear this to the game. Little gear, my boy, he made. You know, you could cop you one little jacket, like trying to look good when I watch the game. I don't know what game I'm gonna go this year, man. I gotta go to one. You already know. I gotta support the Eagles in one of those. At least one. At least one. I want to make more than one, but at least one game I gotta go see. So, but yeah, like yo, I'm not gonna keep you on talking, but I just want to get into this score prediction. First, I'm gonna say how from week one all the way till week 5 to week 6, how we doing. I like the progress. I like the effort and the hunger that I'm seeing the team is doing. Like we winning games with everything everywhere around. Like if no matter what it is, if it's the offense or the defense kicking in, you know, special team is starting to do a little good, a little getting up and doing well. So that's a good thing. Like, you know, so I like what I'm saying. I like the progress. I like that Brian Johnson is actually dialing up some plays and dialing up some schemes and everything, you know, doing a lot of check downs, moving the chain and keeping the ball rolling. You know, you're making third down easier, you know, having third and short instead of third and long. So that's what you got to do. No, that's you got to stay ahead of the chain and continue to get first downs and converting. Like even if we get on fourth down, at least if we like 4th and 1, you already know what we gonna do. You know, that brotherly shove. We gonna keep that going until they talking about trying to get rid of that, you know, next year. Hopefully not. But like I said before in my old video, if they is gonna get rid of it, we gonna burn it out all this year. We just gonna give it to them all day. Like, you know, that's how we gonna do. So each and every week, that's what they gonna get, brotherly shove, man. You already know. But yeah, I feel like this game is gonna be it's gonna probably be a little good game, but I feel like we gonna take it away. We gonna do our thing. We gonna I feel like it's gonna be more of a like I said in my old video, it's gonna be more of an offense game, but I feel like on the defense side, the D line is gonna have to show up and do what they gotta do, and they're gonna have to just like, you know, put that pressure on Zach Wilson, like make him have to think quick and get that ball out. And our linebackers is going to have to hold off, but just enough, just so the defensive line just to come in and interrupt some of these plays that the Jets gonna try to have dial in for us. Like, you know, so um you already know my old video. Watch the old video, but I repeat it again. We're gonna be down. We're gonna be short of some guys. You already know. They said Jalen Carter is not gonna play. You know how he been balling. Like he been doing his thing. Like he been getting enough pressure, getting sacks. Like he been moving the lines and it seems like these offensive lines is having a hard time to stop this rookie. Like, but he he gonna. It seems like he's balling. He's doing his thing. Like, but unfortunately, he's gonna be out for the Jets. You know, he gonna be out for an ankle, and I feel like the ankle probably not that serious, but it could get serious. And I feel like, you know, they don't want that ankle on Jalen Carter to get too bad and worse for an important game. So like they're gonna set him out, they're gonna make sure he's good, they're gonna make sure he's right, and we good. Like we could afford him to be out. Why? Because you know already know we got a great defensive line. You already know we got people like Fletcher Cox, Brandon Grams, uh Hassan Reddick that coming off with a good game versus the Rams and everything. You know, we got him. We got Latavius Street. Yeah, we etc. We got people on this line that we could rotate and we good. Like, you know, so we no matter what we gonna be putting that pressure on that quarterback. So that's a good thing, like for us to have on the defense side, but we're gonna be a little hurt, like, you know, dealing with the back end, the DBs. Like I said before, Slay is gonna be out because of a knee. Then we got Justin Evans gonna be out. So it's really only gonna be only people that's for sure could ball that's gonna be on the defense is really gonna be Bradbury and Blankenship. And the other guys are just, we just seeing if how they gonna do this game. Hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna be at Robin, Eli Rex, Ricks inside of it. So I don't know how they gonna rotate it, but hopefully whoever step up and the next man up is gonna do their job when it comes to the DBs and everything, like, but uh yeah, though, but the defensive line is just gonna have to have a good game. And they're gonna have to continue to put that pressure on. And we second place in run defense, so that's another thing. Like people, I see a lot of people talking about excuse me, Brees Hall, that like dealing with the running game that the Jets gonna try to have dial up for us. I see like a lot of people saying that that's the way that the Jets gonna have to do the order to win this game versus us. And I mean, yeah, the run games is sometimes open up a lot, but it's not gonna be easy to run on us because we've been solid dealing with the run game. I'm not saying that teams should go away with it, but I'm just saying like you're gonna have to have versus us, you're gonna have to come in more than just a run game because we're if we making you one dimensional, then it's a wrap. Like you're gonna have to pass. Like so that's what we're gonna have to do. I mean, we are gonna have to stop Brees Hall like we is because if they do get the run game going, it is probably gonna make things complicated. But I'm confident that we are gonna stop them good enough that it's gonna force Zach Wilson to gonna have to pass that ball, like So if we continue to be good with the run defense, we'll put that pressure on Zach Wilson that he had to throw that ball out. And they gotta, like I said before, Garrett Wilson is a pretty good Wilson is pretty good wide receiver, but he got to get the ball though. So if we I see that LaShawn Desai had dialed up and a lot of good man coverage, blitz type plays that we're dialing up in. So that's a good thing that you know it making things more tighter. No, not a lot of zones that just open for these receivers to go. So that the quarterback have to think a little bit more to get the ball out. So that's a good thing that he's doing. So I feel like if we continue that, you know, it'll makes it hard for Zach Wilson to get that ball to Wilson. So but it's gonna be up to the pressure that's gonna come in with our defensive line. Offense look is most likely is gonna they gonna do their thing. I feel like they gonna ball out because yeah, the Jets is have a pretty good defense and they defense is pretty solid. But I don't think they have versus offense as versatile and dynamic as what we are. Excuse me, now just a little happy hour, a little stiff that my mom's make. I'm just at the copy one, trying to feel a little nice. But anyway, though, yeah, like yeah, I feel like our offense is gonna be a little bit too much for the Jets. Like I feel like our offense is going like it's gonna have them off their toes too much. They're gonna be thinking they gotta figure out what it's gonna be like, because we got Swift that's running that ball, Jalen Hurts is running that ball, and Kenny Gainwell is running it too. So we got two different type of run styles dealing with Swift, with Kenny, three different type of run style dealing with Swift, Kenny Gainwell, and Hurts leading it with his quarterback his quarterback lays because they don't know if he gonna run because they know that Hurts could run, so they don't know if he gonna run. He gonna give that ball out to in between Swift or Kenny Gainwell, which I want Swift to have a lot of reps dealing with this game. So, but that's gonna make them have to figure out. And then we got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Then we got Dallas Goedert. Like we just got too many weapons and too many things on this offense. And for the Brian Johnson is starting to dial in those. Like I say, he's dialing in a lot of check downs, a lot of plays to get these receivers open. To move the chains, to move the ball down the field, and take a lot of time possession away from other teams, like that hurts a lot of teams, and then we just start running on them. Like that's gonna be hard for the Jets to really face, and I don't think they really face that dealing with this year. Like you can argue it, you could let me know. I could be, if you feel like I'm wrong, let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know your opinions, but I don't think they face offense. I don't think the Jets defense face the offense like how they us coming in, like because it's just we're gonna be giving them to so many ways, and it's just gonna be so hard for them to stop it. Like, and I just feel that, but it's still up to us to execute that. Up to us to do what we gotta do, and if we do that, man, we can run away with this game. Like we definitely will. Like so, yeah. Like it should be a pretty good game. It should be a solid game. I feel like if I want to score predict and I want to feel say what is the score going to be as you know as in a way that how we going even because sometimes how sometimes they a lot of people feel like sometimes the score doesn't put as what the game really was like because you can have a high score but it could just be a defense, it could be whatever offense, you know and sometimes games could just be it just could be like that, it could be a sloppy game but a high scoring sloppy game. Sometimes that's how games be, but I feel like it should be a good solid offense game with us. I feel like we should put enough points up than on the Jets defense, and I feel like our defense will hold Zach Wilson and them enough, good enough that we should be this game. We should, excuse me, we should be at least two or more scores above the Jets. Two, not one score, two. Like, and I'm not talking about a touchdown and a field goal. No, I'm talking about like two touchdowns. We gotta execute in that red zone, and we gotta make those score when we get in that red zone because that's another thing that we are slacking a little bit in is executing in the red zone. I just think it's because the plays that is dialed in the red zones. I know it's not so much of the plays, it's the red zone plays that I feel like Brian Johnson got to dial up some plays dealing with the red zone so we could execute it like so. But I feel like in this game that's when we're gonna execute. We're gonna have more red zones touchdowns, and it should be two touchdowns and more like above the Jets. So I would say the score should at least be like 30. I say 34 to 17. 34 to 17. I'm gonna say that's the score. I'm gonna say 34 to 17. And because that's what it should be. Now it's up to them, like, if it's gonna happen, I don't know. But I feel like the score us versus the Jets, the score should be at least around like 31, 34 to 17. And that's what it is. So you let me know if you feel that, if you agree with that. And we'll talk about it. But yo, other than that, like I I like the matchup. I like us to continue this streak that we got on the Jets because we zero the Jets is 0-12 versus us, and we gonna make it for us 13-0 versus the Jets. So hopefully that continue. We're continue that, and keep up with that winning streak when we versus of us versus this team. And I still wish the Jets best of luck because I like the Jets. I like to see that they are trying to prove something. They're not like how they used to be when they were just all ridiculous. They showing a lot of teeth now. They bearing teeth and they showing a lot of effort and a lot of push. And I like the Jets, but unfortunately they versing us. So, but I wish them for all the Jet fans. I wish y'all, no matter how this game go, I wish y'all good luck in the season because I liked what I seen that with y'all. I just feel like it was bad luck that Aaron Rodgers had to be out for the whole season dealing for y'all. But sometimes that happens. Like so hopefully y'all get that quarterback right, and we'll see what Zach Wilson do with y'all in this season. So hopefully he do well, and y'all get what y'all get. But other than that, we gotta lay down that smack. We gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta handle business. We gotta go in there and you know be 6-0 when it's over. So I already can't wait to watch the game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna be at my whole thing ready, everything. So I'm gonna give you a go, give another recap after what I feel like, how the game went. So just continue to follow, continue to like, continue to stay and tune in. We're gonna have the videos. We got more coming for y'all. So but yo, that's all it is. That's why I feel my score predictions. Like I say 34-17. I feel like that's how the score should be. But we'll see what it's gonna really be at tomorrow, going to tomorrow. So stay tuned in. Appreciate you watching, appreciate you liking, subscribing, following, all that good stuff, and continue that, So this your boy Hyphen Jers. You're tuning in Hyphen Eagles. Bird game. I'm out.